Yeah, I think it comes down to having a real, I suppose, trust and respect at the heart of the relationship you want to have with your team members. And this hasn't happened overnight for us. We used to have a general manager who used to say to me, I'm really upset because the team is always in 15 minutes late. And I mean, I'm like, well, I don't really care, but it upset him because it was disrespectful, or it wasn't, he wanted people to be in on time. And I was like, I think you're fighting the wrong battles. Let's measure people on performance and output
Mm.
rather than on whether they're at their desk at 9 o'clock, you know. But you we're lucky now because we've learnt those lessons, and my leadership team at Honeycombers all share these values, it's really hard to get everyone in sync on what do we appreciate and what do we value as a company. And so it's not just from me, it's more from them and how they treat their team members. And so yeah, it's really, I suppose, about creating that work culture and people understanding that it is important, like how people feel about, I keep coming back to the word trust. You trust that people are good people and they're working hard. And you don't need to use what time did they start to measure their output. You need to measure their output on their actual results or their content, and then you celebrate that, and you continue to have ways that make you celebrate that. So we have meetings. We have a meeting once a month where we celebrate everyone's wins, and everyone has to nominate 3 other people in the company that they want to celebrate, and why they want to celebrate them. And so we do that, and it's a structure that helps us foster this culture.
I love the celebration culture because it's the recognition. That's the
Mm,
one thing. Secondly, it really gets to it allows each colleague to get to know each other better.
mm, mm.
It makes you dig a little deeper to figure out what you want, what you like, what this person, how you communicate that. How an
Yeah.
extrovert communicates with an introvert, and likewise, and vice versa. It's completely, it's a different thing. And
Yeah.
learning those little things will make life so much better in a place where you spend most of your time seeing each other.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Yeah. So, I mean, before we move on to the final segment, I think, of the podcast, is there anything that we can look forward to in either Honeycombers or Launchpad or any of the other and business entities that you run? Gosh, you're so
That
busy.
my that my spaghetti mind has thrown up.
Yeah, I don't know. Meatballs, where are they?
Meatballs. Yes. So, well,